So your desires are the map to your life. They are life's way of guiding you towards the place you're meant to be. Without desires, you would be completely lost in life. So, have you ever felt sort of ashamed about what you wanted, or kind of like you secretly wanted like more and you were just afraid of what people might think of you if you would be too greedy, look too greedy, or like back in the day, I used to be told like, oh, why do you want so much? For example, I used to say, I want a massive house that I designed every single inch of it, right? And she used to tell me like, why do you want a big house if you don't even have a child? Now I do, but what society tells us about what we want or our desires should never be something that we listen to. We're meant to be here to say yes to you, to say yes to soul. You're meant to listen to that inner guidance to manifest everything you want in life, because it's where you are meant to be. Right now, I will talk about in this channel about when we manifest from the ego versus manifesting from soul, from your higher self, right? When you hear be careful with what you wish for, so all of that has a reason for being, right? So we'll talk about that now. Why do we feel pain or discomfort when we desire something? Why do we long for it? So that discomfort is there so that we move, so that we finally move out of that place where that is no longer serving us, that place that feels mediocre. So going back to suppressing your desires. So when you suppress a desire, it's like turning off the GPS. Like think about a time where you chose the cheaper option, right? And you bought like 10 of those cheaper options just to suppress the desire of the expensive one, right? And you always ended up going back to the original desire. Yeah, so I want us to go together in this journey of going full in, going all in to our deepest desires, to be unapologetically us, okay? To go big or go home, to stop playing small. Like, I have manifested like everything that I ever desired in my life until that point. Until that point when I thought, oh my God, I was keeping myself small. Like, why didn't I go for the thing that I really wanted in the end, right? I have so many examples. Like, let me just talk about this one. I hope nobody gets offended. So, even though I am completely grateful for everything that I've manifested, let me talk about manifesting Canadian citizenship. So I always dreamt about living in a safe place, right? In just a wonderful place. And for me, that was the US when I was a child. I dreamt about living in Miami and the US, and I just love that, the beach and all that stuff. And fast forward, a lot of things happen in life, and I manifested, living in Canada, right? And I continue to be so grateful for Canada welcoming me and, all of that stuff. I am incredibly grateful. But recently we went to the US, me and my husband with our baby, and the desire to live in the States, the desire to live in the States was very much alive. I was like, oh my god, no, I love this place. I want it. Like, it came back. Or like, I remember I had for a long time I had a bad relationship with money itself, not with manifesting all the things, but with money itself. And I was manifesting, like having a fit body and being healthy and a lot of things that money can't buy per se, but from a place also of being in a weird relationship with money, right? For a lot of reasons, and I'll talk about that. And the first time I went to Vegas with my husband, we stayed at the Wynn, at the Anchor, the Wynn, whatever it was. And if you've been there, it's all about the huge abundance vibe and like just everybody, dripping gold and just, and I was like, wow, I've been suppressing this desire, right? And guess what? I started to own my desire for like the beautiful things and freaking luxury and stuff, right? And I remember when I bought my first designer bag, it was a portal. It was a portal to this whole uh upgraded, expanded version of my soul, right? So when you're told that all those things are stupid or shallow or that kind of stuff, it's conditioning from people who are not owning their desires. They're not saying yes to soul. And what I'm here is for us to own unapologetically our deepest desire, okay? And saying yes to soul, saying yes to you, right? Because at the end of the day, you will end up back, you know, to that place where you started, right? So we'll go in that journey together. I can't wait to share all the manifestation stories and again go together in this journey, right? And like expansion and just living life to the fullest on a yeah, I was saying living unapologetically you, like the truest version of you, um is what I'm all about. And manifestation is probably the biggest passion in my life, and I cannot stop talking about it to my own self, right? Hence I'm dying for a community where we can all talk about manifesting and all the things about living free, living unapologetically you, and saying yes to you. So yeah, I can't wait for us to go together there. So let me know in the comments if this resonates, if you ever suppress that desire, if you ever were hiding your desires from your own self, let me know in the comments if this has been you. So I'll see you on the next. Bye.